Hey everyone, I'm SpencerFan937, and today I'll be reviewing Daisy the Diesel Railcar. It's been a little while since my last review. It's been a few days, but I'm happy to say that I'm back, and for the most part, my cold is gone. That's nice. Yeah, this is Daisy. Daisy was purchased by Sir Topham Hatt and brought onto the island of Sodor to work on the Northwestern Railway. She's the diesel rail car, which means that she could fit passengers inside her, which is why there are windows and doors on either side here. Um, so this is the model. It's similar to Boko's model, obviously, which I don't have Boko, but he's super expensive, so I don't think I'll ever get him. So I don't really plan to ever get him. But if you have Boko, he's very similar to that. Um, Daisy's backstory is essentially that she was brought into Sodor to help out, I believe, on Thomas's branch line, and she initially didn't really work too hard, and she didn't want to pull trains because it disrupted her swerves or something like that. And then there was another instance with a cow, and it kind of clogged up the line for a little bit. But those is what most people who watch the original television series know her for, and that's what I know her for. But if you watch other people's Wooden Railway series, she also appears frequently in their series, and I haven't introduced her into my series yet. I just didn't really, um, couldn't really find a place for her yet. But if you don't have this model, this is what it looks like. Basic kind of like a lime, bright green livery with like yellow stripes on this side, along with black windows and doors. This is mirrored on the other side, obviously. The back is just a flat green, but there's this little dent here, this little curve. So on the top, there's this dark gray color on the roof. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like metal or something, but I'm pretty sure in the series it was supposed to be like bright green or something like that. Um, or not bright green, like a more silver color. And then on the sides, if my camera would focus, which may not, uh, there's these little indentations here, these little grooves on the top of the sides. So um, that's I think this just shows the fine attention to detail, not the sound or you know, uh, like fancy and stuff. But this model is actually relatively detailed. Daisy obviously is a simple model, very simple design, but still, you gotta appreciate what they did with this. And of course, on the front side, it's her face there. The later models, the face added some makeup on it. And then there's also the windows with more yellow stripes, a black stripe there, and if you look closely, you could see a lamp when she goes out at night. But something tells me Daisy isn't the type of engine to do night trains, but that's just me. The model works very nicely. It just looks nice in my collection, I think. And if you like the original series and you're a fan of Wooden Railway, I would definitely recommend getting her. This particular model, well, first of all, Daisy's first model was released in the 90s, probably in the one of the earlier waves of Wooden Railway. Uh, Connecting to Spencer there, sorry. But this is one of the later models released in the 2000s. I think this was like released in 2001 or 2004 or something like that. Maybe even 2007. If you check on the wheels here, it should say my camera would focus. Uh, it says 2003. So presumably this one was made in 2003, and you can tell it's a later model not only because of like a few small design features like the magnets in the wheels, but also because the name Daisy is actually on the back or the bottom, sorry, of the chassis there. So that's another sign that it's kind of from the later years because they didn't start printing the names on the bottom for some reason until later. I don't know why, but that's just when they started doing it. So this is in essence the model. As I mentioned earlier, similar to Boku's model, and you know, rides nicely on the rails and just looks good to be quite honest. Um, Really, that's essentially the model. Not much else to say. Um, if you don't have it in our collection, I don't think she's too hard to come across on like eBay and stuff like that. So, not too expensive either. But who knows with the economy and all that. But moving on from that, um, in terms of incorporating this model or this character into a series, Obviously, she has a lot of potential to do different things, pull different trains, be involved in passenger trains or freight trains or anything like that. And I like reviewing diesels for my items a lot. And most of my diesels are either just really mean or really nice. And Daisy's on the nice side of that. So that's something different. Because most diesels are usually just like Diesel 10 and Evil and stuff. But this diesel actually, has some character and personality and stuff. She's a little one dimensional, I will say. She's kind of posh and pretentious. But still a very nice character and a very nice model nonetheless. So that is the review. I hope you enjoy this review. And I have other reviews on my channel if you want to see them. And as I mentioned in my previous Salty review, season 3 of my series is on the way. It's still in development, but it will be out hopefully in the next coming days and weeks. So thanks for watching and stay tuned.